vehicle crew after meeting up. They used one of the tickets to enter the Great Babylon. Looks like this place is raking in the visitors. Not bad, not bad. Guess they listened to old Uncle Crow's sage advice after all. Are there any attractions at this festival you didn't have a hand in? Anyway, we're supposed to be able to challenge the so-called Blade Master here, aren't we? That's right. No sign of him at the moment, though. Guess we'll just have to play a few games ourselves to pass the time, as long as you don't bet on them, sure. Okay, let's do this. Let me show you how it's done. I like to see you try.
Alright, let's get started.
Oh gosh, I forgot. How do you play Blade again?
Go on, draw a card. Same score, gotta redraw. I'm up first. Take this. Same score, gotta redraw. You're first. Same score, gotta redraw. You're first. Same score, gotta redraw.
Well, I'm running out of cards like quicker than he is.
First.
But he goes same score.
Same score, gotta redraw.
How many times is
I'm
this
up
gonna happen?
first. Take this. Take this. No, seriously? Not bad. You fell for it. You're gonna have to do better than that.
What? I can't use a bolt? Seriously? Looks like one of us needs a little bit more practice. I thought I could really beat you. This next round's mine for sure. I'm really sorry to intrude on your fun. Good day to both of you. Sharon, what are you doing here? So far so good, huh? Wait, is she the Blade Master? Been racking up the wins. Everything is going quite well. Thank you again for appointing me such an elder. Wait, does this mean what I think it means? Suppose I have an introduction to it. You know me as Sharon Kruger. You know me as Sharon Kruger, your dormitory's watchful and loving caretaker. But for the duration of this festival, as Master Crow's behest, I am the Blade Master. Are you kidding me? Are you serious? It's me versus Sharon. I'm about to get creamed. So why am I the one challenging her again? You're the one who appointed her. You player. Why do you think I did that in the first place? I got her to try playing me the other day, and she was crazy good. That's not to say you shouldn't give it a try. You probably won't win, but the only thing she'll hurt is your ego. Bear in mind, I have no intention of holding back against you. I wouldn't be much of a Blade Master if I did. Are you prepared, Master Rean? Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice. Let's get started. Very well.
Well, shall we begin?
Yes. Can I win? That's the question.
Please draw a card. After you, Master Rean. Well then, we have to draw again. After you, Master Rean. Well then, we have to draw again.
Alright, draw again.
Well then, we have to draw again.
That was terrible.
Looks like I go first.
Let's mirror that.
Oh my, I should have been more careful.
Let's see. Let's take one of these fours out of the way.
I'm using a bolt. Now then, how will you react to this?
Mirror.
Oh my, I should have been more careful. Now then, how will you react to this?
A bolt of 4.
So that's how you want to play.
Play a 5. Well,
Well
we drew.
then, we have to draw again. Looks like I go first.
Oh, dang. 4. No!
That was a wonderful match.
I got so close! Darn it! I didn't realize she had a 6. See, that's that. You played very well, Master Rean. I thought I stood a chance there too. Huh, well, it's not like anyone who can beat my handpicked champion. Never figured Blade Booth would turn out this popular. Looks like all that work I put in spreading the word was really paid off. Every time I turn around to see another attraction you played a part in. There really are a lot of people at this academy who rely on you. Myself included. I wouldn't be having nearly as much fun if Master Crow hadn't offered me this role. Come on now, you guys are gonna make me blush. Besides, not like I'm doing this out of the kindness of my heart. I'm making money hand over foot. You didn't hear that. Of course. Let me guess, you're making money off some sort of blade gambling racket? I should have known. Might as well start running before I tell Toa. Whoa, 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 let's not be too hasty here. I could give you a cut of the profits. You've got to be kidding. Tee. These two make for a wonderful combination. After Crow's attempts at bargaining proved ineffective, the two said goodbye to Sharon and left the classroom. Now that was a match. Appreciate the invite. Catch you later. Yeah, see you later. Hey, level 4. Nice. We have 2 left. Take the student union. Is there any in the student union? Right, Emma? I originally came along with the intention of helping Dorothy for a while, but it's awfully busy, isn't it? It's like there's this weird vibe inside too. I'm not sure whether I want to go in. Oh, okay. That was like those aren't really around right now. I'm trying to load. So I guess I could try one again if I want to. Okay, I might try the gymnasium one and get a little better. The smack it one. 1, 2, 3. I think because I can only count 5. Wait, 5. Watch out, this one I still haven't done yet. The Pucel's Resistance. Okay, we're gonna do gymnasium again. Only once you panic, go here. Okay, I know how to do it now. Okay. I've already done Sarah one, I've done Laura, I've done Crow, and I've done Crow and Gaius. So I still have Millium, Toa, Eustace, Emma, Machias, and Elliot. Oh, and Fee. We'll do Fee for this one. See if Fee's up for it. If you have to meeting out these two things. The rules by now, score lots of points when fastest prize. That's simple. That looks just fun. Hand-eye coordination and quick reaction time should be the key to winning. Figure this might be your cup of tea, but if I manage to win the prize, it's all yours. It's a win-win. Really? Saves me some work. Get ready then. Start smashing. Oh boy. Oh, I did even worse that time. They're not quiet. I did even worse that time. Woo! I figured you'd be good at this. So I'm gonna be able to win that for you, though. Appreciate the thought. Either way, I've got a good shooting target now. And I thought the hammer was cruel. That was a joke. I had fun. See you around. Later then. It's getting pretty late. I've got 1 ticket left. Better use it wisely. Oh, well, I can't win any of these. It's just it's too more complicated. If it was like a swimming thing, maybe, like a swimming race, I could have done that. Okay, well, time to do the one that I... Oh, boy. Alright. Beautiful garden with the blanket of stars. This is so. Time for pairs. And boom. We're about to get shot. Just kidding. Okay, no, she came. Oh, wow. Well, that's actually really well done. They have actual butterflies in there? Can't believe they were able to make a garden this pretty indoors. Yeah, Stellar Garden is such an audacious name. This attraction earns every letter of it. Suppose I shouldn't have expected anything less from Class 2, though. I can hardly believe the way they've made the ceiling look like the night sky. I bet it's even more beautiful if you would activate the device farther in. What do you say we do? What do you say we go do that? Sounds great. Casual walking. Oh. Okay, so really just looping around. Detective. This looks like the end. Do you think that's the device you mentioned? Looks like it. Let's switch it on and see what happens. Okay, here goes. Oh, wow. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is more stunning than I ever would have expected it to be. This guy here... Wait, this guy here really spectacular. I think it should be the sky here is really spectacular. You could almost mistake it for the real thing. It actually reminds me of that night in Nord. You're right, the sky that night was incredible. It was just the two of us. It was. Or it seemed the way until we realized all the others were listening in. That was embarrassing. Right. I kind of tried to forget that part. So at least there's nobody to interrupt us today. Yeah. I think we were able to talk for hours back in Nord. Like getting the chance to hear all about your family, though. You know, talking to you that day made me remember one of my fondest childhood memories. Back when Father was still alive, he barely ever took me off of work. But one of those days off, he took Mother and Grandfather and me on a family trip. We all had so much fun together. I can see why that's so precious to you. Yeah. No matter what happens, I can always think back on that day and make myself a little happier. That's because they went to Rean's hometown. I have no idea. But I just want to dwell on the past. There are a lot of memories I want to make. With our classmates, and with you. Elisa? Whoa, hold on. Don't start reading anything into that, okay? That was a slip of the tongue. I mean, I want you to know you were included in classmates, right? That's who I wanted to make memories with, so... Sure! I know. Class has been through a lot, both good and bad. But every memory we've made together is precious to me, too. As long as our class sticks together, I'm sure our collection of memories will get even bigger. That was the gist of what you were getting at, right? Yeah. After lasting together for a while longer, the two of them made their way to the exit and left the classroom. That was really beautiful. It's great to be able to sit and talk with each other too. Well, I have things to do. Bye. See you. Oh my gosh, 7,400. I think 5,000 is the
First day
cap.
of the Academy Festival is nearly over. Thank you for coming today, everyone. I hope you'll join us for our second day of festivities. And for all of you prepping tonight for tomorrow's attractions, good luck. And try not to overexert yourselves.
We'll die and be fine. So that's day one over already. That went by really quickly. Should go and meet up with everyone. Today drew close Class 7 gathered in the auditorium to give their instruments and costumes one final check. After they were satisfied that everything was ready for the big show, they returned to the dormitory together. That was so much fun. I wish we could have a festival every week. I might make things a bit too lively around here, but it'd be better than classes and homework. Personally, I was surprised by the variety of different attractions. There was so much to take in. Yeah, the other classes have really put together some impressive events. We're going to have to make extra sure we measure up with our concert. Indeed, nothing less than our best will cut it tomorrow. The time has come. Huh? What was that? What's wrong, Rean? You look startled. Nothing, I think. I can swear I heard someone calling me just now. Must have been my imagination. Or did you blow all those free tickets cuddling with cuties in the Stella garden? Garden. And one of them's all smitten chasing after you like, Rean baby, here's my number, call me anytime, day or night. Wow. Yeah, I don't think it was that. Anyway, what do you think about one last meeting after dinner tonight? I'd like to discuss the details of our third song a little more. Sounds sensible enough to me. Okay, let's roll. The bird. The bird is back. Oh, we're almost at A2.
Well done.
Let's save. That was basically an hour. But I'd save it though, right? Yeah. Alright, continue. Continue! Same day, 1900 hours. Gotta keep going. Keep trekking forward. Ah, Celine. Perfect. Yeah, the final song fits in perfectly. I'll bet it'll be quite the surprise for our audience, too. See, what did I tell you? Well, one doesn't typically attend concerts expecting a deception. They'll never see it coming. I see no harm in a little unpredictability. After all the festival planning, I think people will appreciate something that wasn't part of the program. Now that we've got that settled, it all comes down to how much we can pump up the crowd. Well, we've done just about everything we can do. We'll just have to play our hearts out and let fate decide the rest. This is gonna be so much fun! Huh? Is something wrong, Emma? You don't look so hot. You're not starting to feel sick, are you? No, I'm feeling fine. I was just thinking about the latest news I heard about Crossbill. Oh yeah, there's that rumor going around. You're talking about the one involving the International Bank of Crossbill, right? Apparently they've frozen access to all their foreign accounts. On top of that, you've got the bank CEO, Dieter Croy, serving as one of Crossbill's two heads of state. He won the mayoral election a few months ago, but even in political office he stayed on as head of the IBC. I actually met him in person once. Wow, really? Yeah, not on my own though. I was with my mother. The IBC is a long-standing business partner with the Rhineford Company. They acted as an intermediary of the for the Orbital Network. And Arcus projects actually, but he never seemed like that kind of person who'd do anything this extreme. The IBC really has frozen the bank's international assets. It's going to cause chaos across the entire continent, not just Erebonia. Not just in Erebonia. Could lead to a depression, a pretty big one too. Some of my family's assets have been hit by the IBC's freeze as well. I just don't get it. If they push their luck too hard with the Empire of the Republic, there won't be a Crossbill state for much longer. So either they're doing all this accepting that could happen, or they've got something else in mind. With all this going on, and your family is really going to be able to make it tomorrow? Got a lot of VIP parents in this class who are supposed to show up, right? That's true. It might be rather difficult for them to make it, especially Maki's dad. Given he's on the board of directors, I was expecting my dad to at least make an appearance, even if he couldn't stay. Yeah, I don't think my sister will have any trouble making it, but I'm not so sure about my dad now. Same situation here. My grandfather should be able to make it, no problem, but my mother... my only family member who'll be visiting is my younger brother. Yeah, only my sister will be coming, so nothing to worry about here. Eustace and Laura, you've got family coming too, right? Right, but considering my father's current position, whether he makes it or not depends more or less on chance and circumstance. I can't really hazard a guess as to whether my brother will be able to make it. Ordinarily, he has a reasonable degree of freedom. But with all that's been going on, he's been quite a busy man. You could save yourself some chronic hand-wringing. I've just been informed that all of them will be able to make it. As my game freezes. There we go. Instructor? Is that true? Sure is. They all called the academy about it earlier today, in fact. The situation in Crossbill isn't so dire that it's going to have an immediate impact here in the Empire. So they've decided that the best thing to do is just attend this plan to show everyone it's still business as usual. Well, that's certainly something. I'm actually a bit relieved to hear that. Anyway, never mind that. Hope you've got your big day tomorrow, so I hope you're ready to tear it up on stage. Class 1's got the operato they're doing, right? It's like a peek at the rehearsal, and the amount of effort they're putting into the whole production is almost scary. Wait, they're rehearsing today too? Looks like they went straight to the principal to ask for permission, and he made a special exception for them. I figured they'd just coast along on their family pedigrees, but they're putting their hearts and souls into this. Whatever you guys said, you must have really lit a fire under them. Well, what should we do? Maybe we should have one more rehearsal just in case? Nah, we've been putting in plenty of time. We're as good as we're gonna be for this performance. Any more rehearsing would be just redundant. I suppose you're right. If we whip ourselves into a panic and just rehearse until we drop, we might actually be more likely to screw up. You make a good point. Lacrosse, getting good rest before a big match makes a huge difference. I guess it may be best to simply rest for tonight then. We need every bit of our strength for tomorrow. Yeah, we've done all the work we can. I'm sure a good wind will blow on us. I'm impressed. You guys are a lot calmer than I thought you'd be. And here I was all ready to lecture you if you seriously suggested rehearsing at this time of night. Instructor, we wouldn't have even thought to do it if you hadn't come barging in here trying to scare us by telling us about Class 1. True. She's just sulking because she feels left out. That's a dirty lie, and you know it. Hey, what's that sound? Why are they ringing a bell this late? Hold up. It's not the school bell. Can't remember ever hearing one like that around here before. Now that you mention it, it sounded different from the bell we normally hear. Wait. No, it couldn't be. It's like the bell we heard in the lower castle. It is the same sound, I'm sure of it. It's impossible, and yet... Wait, what's going on, you guys? Again, it's the old castle of the Graham, isn't it? Yeah, the one you told us that ghost story about? Seems like things just took a turn for the strange. I have a feeling I know where this lonesome bell is tolling from. Come with me if you're curious. Yeah, I didn't figure it'd be the main building's bell. Wait, that would mean... I know it. Let's go take a closer look. It's the old schoolhouse. Of course it is. What's going on? Where are they off to at this hour? Where's that bell toll coming from? Don't follow us. Window sound.
What is this?
Seems like there's some kind of force field. No idea what's powering it, though.
Oh my! There's something very strange about this. Very strange indeed. This academy may have been founded by Emperor Dreikels, but this particular building dates back long before even his time, I believe.
Principal Van Dyke, what are you all doing here?
Rean?
We're here to wreck scrubs and take
Sarah's
names.
with you too!
So, you've come.
What's going on here?
I'm sure you heard the tolling of the bell earlier. Apparently, as soon as that started, this barrier appeared. We've had several students testify that was the case, at any rate.
Looks like it's covering the entire building.
I tried the direct approach and hit it with a hammer, but it just absorbed the impact. Wow.
So it's some sort of field that negates any physical force applied to it?
We've known from the beginning that this building was one big mystery, but it seems we didn't realize just how big.
Emma's gonna have to use her special magic.
Want me to call out Lammy and have him smash through?
Don't bother. It'd just be a repeat of what happened in Lohengrin Castle.
Yeah, nothing we tried could even scratch that barrier. And this one seems a lot like it.
True, it does.
gather the staff for an emergency meeting. I'm afraid we'll have to prepare for the worst.
Yes, sir.
I suppose we have no other recourse at this point.
Toa, going forward, let's assume that the second day of the festival and all related events will need to be cancelled. George, I'd like you to gather your equipment and keep a close watch on this area.
Yes, sir.
Understood. Wait! Are you really going to cancel the festival?
Under these circumstances, there's not much else we can do.
It's just a force field. It's not hurting anybody.
If the building is still like this tomorrow morning, there's no way we can let visitors onto the campus.
We have no idea what's happening in there either. The risk of danger is too great. It's possible we might need to evacuate the academy. Or even all of Trista.
No way. Damn it. Is that our only option?
I guess from a risk management point of view, that's the only sensible course of action, but...
I refuse.
Over the past month, we've poured everything we have into getting ready for this festival. Maybe we wanted to prove we could put on just as good a show as the other classes. Maybe we wanted to impress our families. Maybe it's just that being with friends and working to make something great is its own reward.
Rean. Yeah.
That's all just secondary right now. What's really important is our chance to leave a legacy here. To do something new classes might look at and aspire to. Winning or losing, that doesn't really matter in the end. And it doesn't ultimately matter whether our show is a smash hit or totally tanks. Because what we worked for isn't fame or bragging rights. We worked to put on the best damn festival we could.
Truth.
So all I'm asking for is a chance to see that through. That's not too much to ask, is it?
Oh.
He's right, you know.
I'm with Rean on this too.
Perhaps the best we can put forth will amount to nothing in the end.
But even if it does, as long as we have a chance to do something about it, we won't just take this lying down.
Yeah, we spent way too long practicing to just throw it all away.
Besides, it'd be super lame if we missed a chance to strut our stuff!
Since the beginning of the year, it's been our class's responsibility to investigate the old schoolhouse.
That's right. And it just so happens that we haven't made our monthly visit yet.
Emma knows something, I swear.
You guys are actually serious.
Oh, duh.
Sure looks that way.
Man, hearing you guys so fired up brings a little tear to my eye.
Oh, Crow, shut up.
Well, I certainly admire your spirit, but spirit alone won't be enough to get you past this barrier. Oh! Rean, what's that light?
Huh? What is this?
It's coming from your Arcus pouch.
Yeah, but...
Why?
It looks like the quartz is shining. What?
What's happening?
Now all of our Arcus units are glowing.
We're about to get teleported in.
What's going on?
I doubt it's mere coincidence that this light is the same hue as the barrier.
You know, this actually reminds me of our very first day in the old schoolhouse.
Indeed. We were all connected together through our Arcus combat links.
It does seem similar.
Mine's doing it too.
Ooh, this is so neato!
The time has come. Now reveal.
Rean? Rean! Are you okay?
It almost looks like he's causing a sympathetic resonance with the field.
Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting. It's an invitation. Like I and the rest of Class 7 are being called in.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, sir. I guess they ended up taking after their teacher a little too much.
Then you've been a fine instructor. I stand impressed with your students. Besides, making the choices that define you is part of growing up. It's currently 1940 hours. I'll permit you until 00 hours to conduct your investigation. Any later, and you won't get enough sleep to put on a rousing concert after all.
Sir.
Then we can...
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after. Go on. I'm not going to chide you for being rash. Not this time, anyway.
And may the goddess guide your steps. Don't forget, too, that discretion is the better part of valor. Retreating isn't always a cowardly option.
Instructor Sarah. Instructor Thomas.
Right.
Understood.
Be careful in there, everyone. We'll do whatever we can out here to back you up.
I'll leave the engineering building open for the night, so come on over if you need to use the facilities there. I'll go ask the shops in the cafeteria to keep the lights on for you, too.
Thank you. All of you.
We're counting on you.
All right, let's go.
Well, so we can straight up walk through. The old schoolhouse was completely normal yesterday. What happened? The currents of wind here feel strange somehow. A lot like they did in Lohengrin Castle, actually. Indeed, I could sense a welling up of spiritual energy, too. Lohengrin was the castle you guys got trapped in when you visited Legram, right? It was. That this doesn't seem quite the same as the phenomena we encountered there. I'm scared. There aren't going to be any ghosts jumping out at us, are there? Maybe. Something's different in here too. In the elevator hall, might as well go take a look. This is gonna be floor number 7. Look, the elevator's glowing with the same light. Almost like it's trying to guide us. There's something different about the console, too. Yeah, there's a 7. So there is a 7th floor. I knew that this floor couldn't possibly be the last. I guess that the 7th floor holds the key to answering all the questions we have about this place. Well, shall we see what lies ahead? Or beyond? Right. Time to find out what dark terror awaits us down here. Yeah, Emma's not saying anything. I don't know. Something's fishy. Whoa. Okay. That door looks kind of interesting. Oh, Celine's even with them.
What is this?
A door to the netherworld.
Glowing cogs?
We've seen some strange stuff in this schoolhouse since we started coming here, but I think this takes the cake.
Confirming release of the 6th lock. Potential awakener detected. The time has come. Commencing the 2nd trial.
This looks the same as the red door we found on the 4th floor, but...
It seems like there's an even bigger surprise behind this one.
I'm very curious about this 6th lock and 2nd trial business. Do you think the locks refer to each of the floors we've cleared so far?
What's a potential awakener? Is it talking about one of us?
I can scarcely venture a guess. But what seems certain is that we're here tonight because we were meant to be here.
Yeah.
Rean? Are you okay? It's the mark on your chest, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But how do you...
Call it intuition.
No, it's her superpower. She finally gonna...
I think it should already be quite apparent, but we're headed somewhere no living eyes have seen. Are you sure you're all prepared? Emma?
Well, well. You certainly seem to be in the know about all of this.
And how long has Celine been here?
Back at the start of the year, I know we all had our doubts. We've made it this far because we've accepted each other for who we are. And I think being part of Class 7 is a big part of that. Even if the world were to stand against us, we'd have each other. The challenges we face together.
Rean. Couldn't have said it better myself.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
That's Laura, cutting right to the heart of it.
Yeah, I don't ever recall accepting him.
I could say the same about you!
Some things never change, do they?
Honestly, if they ever stop bickering, I'd probably miss it. It's just one of those things that makes us what we are.
Aw, you guys have a good thing going. Wish I was a part of it.
You said it, Short Stack. Don't know that there's much of a place for a slackadaisical second year either.
What kind of talk is that? You two belong here just as much as the rest of us. And I think you'll have to agree, Emma. Class 7 is the best there is.
Well said. I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
Then what are we waiting for? No one might ever know what we do here tonight. We're not doing this to prove to others how great we are. We're doing it to prove it to ourselves. To face down our fear, conquer it, and earn the answers we deserve.
Rean. All right. I won't try to dissuade you. Let's go earn our chance to leave our mark on this academy.
Yeah!
She seems to know what the portal is, though, if she was trying to stop them. Whoa, okay. Realm of the Great Shadow. Fancy. Oh my, there's a lot of stuff in here.
Whoa.
I'd expected to see something that defied explanation. But this is beyond imagination.
Still, this trial is ours to overcome. And overcome it we shall.
Yeah, you're right. So, how about it, Rean? Any words of wisdom from our fearless leader?
Huh? What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want, I guess.
Gotta have a little pep talk before we begin the mission.
We already got one before we went in.
Yep. Just think of it as another of our old schoolhouse adventures.
Let's do this, boss man.
Boss man.
Just don't say anything you might regret later.
You guys aren't making this any easier. All right, Class 7. Our mission is to explore the 7th floor of the old schoolhouse and find a way to return the building to normal. Are you ready to give this everything you've got?
Yes,
Flame Flash. Then you come Azure Flame Flash. Finally. Oh, also Emma. Oh, okay, so we can hold 7 actually. Okay, so Emma's a must grab. I got you. Okay, I mean we gotta get lower. We gotta get with the powerhouses. So we gotta get your boy Lammy. I like Crow's ability because his is more AoE. Like his is like a huge area of effect. What else should I bring? Like just in my party. I mean technically everyone will be there, but for fighting. It's like, do I want to bring another dude? Looks like we could do Fee. Sure, we'll do Million.
Rean!
Hold on to that thought for now. Let's just keep moving.
Right? Yeah.
Alrighty then, well. I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you so much for watching this video. Pick cement. Scribe. Just scribe. Write it all down. See you guys nowhere. Peace out.